Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Sable for the Xbox Series S. Sable is an open world exploration game developed by Shedworks. You assume control of a nomadic character in a vast open world where discovery, puzzle solving and platforming are the order of the day. So what is it like to play? Well, control wise you can sprint, jump, crouch and climb using your available stamina. You have a trusty compass to aid you in reaching your mission checkpoints, as well as map markers for navigation. A glide function can also be unlocked, which grants you more possibilities in the platforming department. After the initial prologue, you'll be set free into a large open world on your trusty bike as you thrust across the beautiful sand dunes. Now, one thing to point out is Sable features no combat, no set storyline and no real jeopardy at all. So you'll be doing lots of meandering in Sable, travelling around on your bike, climbing up mountains, gliding from place to place to collect all manner of items. Quests can be undertaken by talking to the locals, and there's a decent variety of tasks to get into. You'll go from catching wild beetles, becoming a private detective, and fixing a power line and collecting various artifacts as well. As you progress, you'll earn special badges based on your deeds. There are new masks that can be uncovered as well, and you'll also find several chum eggs dotted around the map, with these eggs being integral to your progression, as if you collect enough you'll be able to upgrade your stamina. In terms of puzzle solving, there's a good variety to take on, but they are pretty simple puzzles and they're not going to really tax you. They vary from small insignificant tasks to epic grandiose ones. As I said, you can interact with the locals, but I'd say the dialogue was a little bit patchy. Also, considering there isn't a core storyline, it does make the chit chat with NPCs feel a bit redundant. So bike riding and quest completing aside, most of the time you'll be doing platform activities. Climbing platforms forms a massive part of the gameplay as you scale epic structures one piece at a time, desperately hoping you've got enough stamina to make it to the next ledge. The vast game world can be mapped, assuming you can find the cartographers, but maps don't come cheap. And you'll find various currency stashes as you explore, which can also be used to buy clothing or bike pieces. Which brings me onto the bike. At first, its handling is a bit awful, but as you travel the lands, you'll find various bike traders who'll sell you eclectic pieces to customize your bike. These parts also affect performance and can have different colors as well. Clothing is customizable in that you can change your mask, upper and lower body garments, with some nice options to be found or purchased. So in summary, it's a very chilled out, pleasant experience that lets you venture off into the wilderness on a nomadic journey at your own pace. Okay, let's talk about the graphics. Well, first and foremost, Sable has a delightful art style with vibrant, colourful days contrasted perfectly by the washed out, desaturated nights. The characters, environments and buildings have a unique style, and the cel-shaded quality definitely adds to the atmosphere of the game world. But it's not all good, as the game suffers quite significantly from slowdown, mainly during bike rides in the open world. Also, the character animations have this kind of stop motion quality, which in those slowdown instances really make the issue even more noticeable and make it worse. And also, when you run up and down staircases, it really doesn't look very good at all. There's some minor camera issues too, like in built up areas, but none of these issues are like deal breakers, they're just disappointing. Disappointing for such a gorgeous game to not have dealt with these technical issues first before it got released. It does kind of ruin the moment, and it does take you out of that kind of immersive, gorgeous game world. In terms of sound, Sable is a truly delightful experience, with some of the best suited music accompanying your exploration of the game world. The music is a dreamy and delicate soundtrack that helps set the tone for the safe space adventure. The ambient effects are also very well handled, and on the whole it's an audio masterclass. Okay, what's good and what's bad? What's good? The art style is absolutely wonderful. It's a very chilled out and relaxing adventure. The game world is fascinating and beautifully imagined. There is a nice balance between puzzle solving, exploration and platforming, and the soundtrack is absolutely superb. What's bad? No sense of danger or jeopardy does leave a void in the gameplay structure, and due to there being no core narrative, it does at times make you wonder why you're playing. So what is the verdict? Sable is a very charming game with enjoyable exploration, climbing, gliding, bike riding and basic puzzle solving. It reminded me of one of my all-time favourite games, Ico, with its elegant art style, beautiful game world and dreamy music. But as I said earlier, the absence of any danger in the game itself does stop it from being an all-time classic. That's not to say it isn't a marvellous and enchanting experience, because for me it certainly was. On the whole, it's a very nice game, and that's the best word I can use to describe Sable. It's a nice game. Nice graphics, nice art style, nice music, nice experience. It's not top tier all-time classic, but very good and very well put together, and a game that a lot of people will appreciate and enjoy. So scoring wise, I would give Sable 8 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Thank you.